I'm with Eric Hauser, and he is the president and CEO of Organic. Say that again, Eric.
Organic Remedies.
And what's the address?
Here, 4425 Valley Road.
And that's in Hampden Township, and it will be one of the first medical marijuana dispensaries to open in Pennsylvania. Eric, just tell us the basics on how it stands right now about your expected opening.
Sure. Well, we've been working hard the last couple months. Today was a milestone for us. We were given operational approval by the Department of Health, and if a few things fall into place here, we could open as soon as Friday.
Is that the counter where customers will go?
Yeah, that's our sales counter. We'll have basically a checkout process there. The rooms you see in the back are patient consultation rooms. Our pharmacists will engage with patients and personalize the medicine to their unique needs, and take into account their past medical history. Take a very clinical approach to how we treat our patients here at Organic Remedies.
According to the governor's announcement of today, I think there is one processor so far that will actually be moving product. Is that true?
Yes.
One grower processor.
Yep.
And of course, it's all produced in Pennsylvania. That was one of the things about Pennsylvania's program, right? It's all grown here.
That's right. It's all grown here, and it has to stay here. Nothing can leave the state, whether that be through a medical marijuana organization or even a patient's personal belongings. It all has to stay within the state of Pennsylvania.
What can you say about the available supply in the early days? I mean, what are your expectations? I mean, would it be the full range of what you expect to sell? I mean, is it going to start out at full speed in terms of the availability, or?
Yes, we've partnered with Cresco Yeltra. They're the first grower processor in Pennsylvania here to have product available. We will be receiving a shipment Thursday, and it's a pretty wide breadth of different types of items. We know that we'll be able to reorder within 48 hours, so we don't anticipate having a supply problem.
Now, again, according to what the state announced today, I think it was 17,000 people who have at least begun the process, of being approved registered to use medical marijuana, and I think they said 4,000 are actually good to go as of now.
Yep.
What is your expectation regarding Friday or whenever it is that sales actually begin here? I mean, do you have much of a sense of the volume or the demand you'll be seeing?
I think it'll be a very high patient load the first day we're open, primarily because, as you mentioned, we're one of the only dispensaries that are going to be open in the state. And I can tell you, the way this week's been developing, we have people stopping here almost on an hourly basis, asking us if we're open. We're getting calls from as far away as Philadelphia, asking when we'll be open and when they can come in for an appointment.
Hey, by the way, do they need an appointment?
No, we can take appointments through our website, organicremediespa.com. That actually will get turned on tomorrow. But we can take cold calls as well.
And what do people need in order to come in here and have what they need to purchase medical marijuana? I mean, what are the basic things that they have to have when they come through that door?
Basically, they just need their medical marijuana card issued by the Department of Health, and have a few minutes to chat with our pharmacists to make sure we match the right product to their condition, and that's really all they need.
And what can you tell us about the price of the various forms of medical marijuana that will be on sale here?
It ranges depending on the type of product you're purchasing. It is on the expensive side because we in this state do not offer flower, so all of the product that we're going to offer is pharmaceutical grade, tablets, capsules, ointments, tinctures, items for vaporization. All of that requires a lot of development time and processing and laboratory testing. So I can tell you the way Pennsylvania did it is great because it's going to be a very super high quality pure product, but at the same time that certainly adds some cost to it. I can't give you specifics on price. We're still, again, we're anticipating getting an order tomorrow, so probably more to come on that.
What are you expecting about the varieties of it, the forms of it? Like, what forms are you expecting? You know, I'm talking about like oils, etc. And are you expecting all of the approved ones to be immediately available?
Yep, I think we'll have everything except topical preparations. I think we'll have vaporization, vape pens, concentrates, liquids, capsules, but I don't think we're going to have actually like creams and lotions. I think that is going to come in the next shipment.
And then I guess one final thing I'll ask you, just like, I mean, basically, so if you are open for business Friday, you know, somebody in our area, they've been waiting, they have the card. What will happen when they come here, as far as the process when they walk in your doors?
Sure. So we will vet all of our patients through a process we've developed with the Department of Health to ensure that they actually have a medical marijuana card and they are who they say they are by looking at their government issued photo ID. That'll happen out at the receptionist area. Then they'll come into our waiting room where we'll have them fill out a patient intake form asking them questions about past medical history, other medications they might be on, things like that. Then from there, they'll be led into our waiting room, or actually our sales area, and led into one of the consultation rooms where they'll get one-on-one time with one of our pharmacists. And then from there, they'll be escorted out to the sales counter. They'll be able to purchase their product and leave the facility. They can purchase up to a 30-day supply. And again, we don't anticipate having a supply problem, at least for the first few days. And then again, we expect to get a replenishment order within 48 hours.